Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome to part 11 of Let's Play Prison Architect. Now, one thing I realized almost as soon as I stopped recording last time is that we had just built a beautiful new laundry room and assigned literally nobody to work in it. Now, I'll be honest, I don't really know how many people we need. But I'm going to put 6 people in here. And that's about as much as I can go anyway, because we're pretty close to using up every prisoner that we have. So we'll see what happens. Let me just check the regime, make sure I'm comfortable with that. So the day starts off, they get to shower, they get to eat. Okay, so the only thing I'm a little concerned about with this, I don't like that they don't have any free time to do things like go to the bathroom and stuff. And yet, where am I going to put that and still have enough hours that I'm happy with them putting in the work? You know what? I'll go ahead and take 1 hour out of the work period for the morning. And we'll just make that free time. And let them do what they want. And we'll see how that goes. So right now, yeah, we have some serious complaints. And I think most of that relates around food and stuff. But again, you can't take this stuff too seriously every minute of every day. Like, so they're all unhappy that they haven't eaten, but it's feeding time or it's meal time, whatever you want to call it. So I don't know that, this is necessarily the end of the world. And if there's somebody who hasn't been fed, all right, we have all the guys out of solitary, so that's not an issue. Here comes the new prisoners, by the way. I'm going to go ahead and let the prisoners into the yard. I don't think that's a problem. All right, I'll open it again. That guy kind of had the door slammed in his face. Now, that's nice. This is the first time I've seen these phones I put in here actually getting used. So the food issue did not get sorted out. This is the first time I've ever seen a critical need for food. So that does scare me a little bit. Yeah, why would somebody not have gotten in there? Yeah, it's never even been close to that. I'm just wondering if it has to do with that big ugly fight we had. Yeah, and here's more doors. All right, you know what? Let's do this. I am going to add a guard right now. And we'll see if that helps at all. I think I'm going to just leave this stupid shower door locked open. Look at this. You have a guard just standing here with his thumb up his butt when these guys are over here. Urgh. See, it's funny. I'm really trying to keep the staffing down, but I may be getting carried away with that when it comes to the guards. It may well be that what I need to do is assign a guard to each of the cell blocks. How are we doing? Did any of this get better? Not food, not family, not recreation. Ooh. Yesterday, this all looked really good. That's what I think is weird. I do still have yard time for them, right? Right? Let's look at the regime. Yeah, they get 2 hours in the afternoon. That should help with the family time because they can use the phone booths. How are we doing with these cells? It looks like they're starting to come together, but we still have a lot of utilities to put in. Now some of these guys are going to work, which is good, and I'll just leave this locked open. That's fine. I could have sworn oh, that was the, I see, that was here. Yeah, I'm going to try to remember to just leave these permanently open. I really am fine with that being the case. And at least today we have a bunch of guys coming back here to work. So at least, you know, potentially we could make a lot more money today. And let's go ahead and let's see. Which of these is closest to being done? Arguably like these. I'll just mark them all. That's fine. So, yeah, that's awesome. We're getting there. We just need a few more pipes laid. They can escort the last of the guys in from the holding cells or wherever they have them. That's interesting. Well, one way or another, we've apparently housed everybody. Maybe we had 5 more guys get out today. I don't know. But we should be making good money. Actually, yeah, look at that. We have 9,000 in the bank. We're practically rolling in it. We have 8 prisoners with serious complaints, though. And that's a problem. That's definitely not what I am trying to do. I don't want to overreact and start putting in TVs everywhere and crap like that, but I'm going to need to do something. Now, the recreation one may get sorted out here in another couple hours. But the food one does bother me. I've got one guy working in the kitchen. I'll put one more. That's not a substitute for the cooks because they stay in here all the time. What does this guy do? Move ingredients to the kitchen. I see. Yeah, and meanwhile, I don't even have a prisoner in here. Okay. Now, I guess I don't know if anything's going on in the laundry room. Let me do this. We're going to use this function. Like, I'm not going to keep a guard here permanently, but I want one in here so I can see what's going on. And then after that, I'll move him up to the workshop so I can see what's going on there. And then I'll probably just let him go wherever he wants to go. And we'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure that's where this guy's going right now. This laundry basket suggests to me that laundry is being worked on. So that's pretty good. Nobody is actually in here. Oh, but that doesn't mean anything because it's not necessarily work time, right? No, it's yard time and then it's dinner time and then they get free time. Okay, so actually, since it's food time, let's go ahead and I think I'm going to release that guard really quick. Oh, wrong way. And let's go up here and see if we can get any sense at all of what's happening and why we're not getting credit for feeding these men. I installed another pair of cookers. I installed another serving table. I put in another bench for these guys. I mean, clearly a bunch of them are eating. Let's see. Okay, come on in. Get your food, boys. Step right up. See, why isn't he eating? Go. Why are you saying food is your problem and then walking away from this stupid place? Retard? That just seems very strange. Okay, you know what? Let's search this guy. Something weird is going on with that. Why is it that he doesn't want to go through the metal detector? I mean, I could be wronging him horribly, but it sure seems funny to me. Oh, you know what I should do? Let's put doors on these cells. Preferably before, like, lights out tonight. So, yeah, I have to say, I don't like that we apparently are not feeding everybody. Do I need more time for them to eat? Do I need more serving tables? Or rather, like eating tables? I truly do not know. Well, you know what? It's really cheap to put in another bench and a table. So I'm going to do that. In case, like, somebody's not going in there because they think there's not enough room for them to sit down. And I really find it hard to believe it's the serving tables because I put in a second one not long ago. So that's literally doubling the space. So I don't believe that's the issue. Is it that we don't have enough food? What does this mean? Prisoners and meals. Yeah, I don't know. Is it that we're not getting enough cooked? All right, what about this? How are we looking now? So some of the stuff, family is better, but we still have a couple people who are really unhappy. Oy. Well, what if I did something like this? Wait, how are we on recreation? Recreation's really bad. So let's try a couple things. Number one, I only have 2 TVs. So let's try putting a few more in here. Okay. That's number one. And then on top of that, where's the telephone? Now, they don't have a huge amount of time in this room, so I don't want to get, too carried away putting stuff in here. But I do think, it's not the end of the world to put a couple things in there. Now, in the yard, as far as I can tell, they are taking advantage of it. I am going to put another phone in here. Assuming I can find it. Yep. And somebody suggested I put a TV in here. Now, that kind of scares me when they're already not eating. But I am going to try it. I'm not going to put a ton in, but, we'll put a couple. Okay. All right. Now, see, I'm really getting down here, and I got people more unhappy than other. At least, see this? These are clothes on the bed. So the laundry is definitely on top of stuff, and that is good. We're down to 23 out of 27 prisoners again. I think I'm going to put the kibosh on more arriving. Oh my god. Yeah. I guess it shouldn't surprise me. I keep seeing this. Let's see. Where's prisoners? Closed. And we got 3 more due for release. Oh, you know what? Screw it. I'm open. I'm open. We'll be like at 28 out of 27. And then probably more will get released again. God, that's crazy. So, what time is it? It's 11 p.m. So at the end of a normal day, they're really unhappy about recreation and family and food. So how do I fix that? I've put more phones in to try to deal with family, and I've put TVs in for recreation. I do not have the money to put a TV in everybody's room. What I'm wondering is I did put a block of free time here. And I guess let me define this as free time. Maybe that will help in some small way. I don't know. And we'll see how tomorrow goes. Maybe that'll be better. Since I'm not going to try to build anything else right now, I'm going to... okay, hold on. How do we do in the workshop? Well, I love how it just keeps racking up $10 at a time. You know, that's not horrible. And I do think having, you know, close to capacity of prisoners, like with tomorrow, another 8 coming, that will help. Now, my inclination is I don't want to spend a ton of money right away. But maybe what I'll do, actually, rather than try to do that, let's build just one more cell. Because what I want to do is make sure we have enough capacity for that one guy we're about to add. And it won't cost a fortune. Oh, I didn't need to rotate it. Let's go ahead and just let them start coming. And I need this here. I've done so many of these, I almost feel like I've actually built cells at this point. Okay, put a drain here. Put a bookshelf here. And I think that's it. Other than the door, which I'm not going to do yet. Okay. And now that I've done all that, we'll just speed up, let a little time pass. At least it looks like we are completely done with the aftermath of that big fight that happened. We don't really know why, but in the last installment, it got kind of ugly. Had a bunch of guys. Oh, all right, you know what? Let's do this too. What's going to happen is I'm going to forget that this is an issue. And then I'm going to be in big trouble because the whole place is going to shut down. So let's just go ahead, put a little more capacity on there, and be good to go. See, and I'm already down to 6,300 again. Whoa. All right, well, that was a close-up. Oh, wait, I didn't run the small pipe, and I need to. Is it going to come over that far? Maybe. It's tricky though. Yeah, you know what? Just to be safe, I'm going to do that. And then that'll let me, bring more cells over, yeah. But probably not all the way. We're getting there though. We're doing it bit by bit, piece by piece. And my prisoners just had one nasty fight. But from what I've seen, it's not like I've watched a million videos from 100 different people or anything. But I did try to watch a few from different people to get an idea of how this worked. And holy crap, I mean, most of these prisons just seem like they are completely out of control. So I actually don't feel too bad at all. In general, we've had a pretty peaceful setup. Looks like we're a couple hours away. That's not the worst. Hopefully we can finish this cell before it's even an issue. Yeah, that would get me to 28 cells with 8 prisoners arriving. Oh, I did. I guess I didn't need this. With 3 more guys looking to get out. God, that's insane. So somebody did tell me if I download the latest patch, then you'll have fewer guys getting released. So, but I'm probably just going to wait for Alpha 14, assuming that this series goes long enough for that to happen. Okay, here he comes. I'll just let him do that. And I think I'll just speed it up and get to prisoner intake. Oh, wait. So let's do this one more time. Install the jail door. We don't actually need this cell, but I'm not going to build it out 90% of the way and then blow it off. So that's fine. Wow, he's installing it that fast. I wish everything that I did worked that quickly and that well. So what part of the day is this? They are in shower time. All right, well, I tell you what, I'll let it go that far. But we're coming up on prisoner intake. And once again, I think that's a good place to cut things off for this installment. So thank you for watching, and I hope we see you next time.